Sorry I'm late. It's just as we feared. Archimonde and his Doomguard are making their way towards the summit. He'll be here any moment.
10,000 years ago, we Night Elves defeated the Burning Legion. Though the rest of the world was shattered, we were left free to live out our immortal lives in peace, bound to the World Tree. We are its protectors, and through it we were granted immortality and power over nature. Now, at last, it is time we gave that power back.
You realize that we will age as these mortals do. Our powers over nature will wane in time.
If pride gives us pause, my love, then perhaps we have lived long enough already. I will proceed to the summit and prepare our defenses there. Whatever comes, my love, remember, our bond is eternal.
Hear me, Night Elves. The time for reckoning has come.
If you can provide our bases with support and keep us from being overwhelmed, Thrall and I will delay Archimonde's ascent.
Your plan is a bold one, girl. Perhaps I have misjudged you, Outlanders. May a loom shine upon you.
Alright.
To arms, my brethren. To arms, brave orcs and humans. Twilight falls, and the enemy awaits.
This is considerably more challenging
Sleep
than
dulled
vanilla.
my senses.
Anyway. It's time.
Goddess calls. Someone
The
threatens
land
the
and
wild.
I are one. Something is amiss.
I believe there is another mercenary camp, so to speak.
As sleep
goddess
dulled
calls.
my senses.
It will take a bit of time, just a bit. Gotta stress that one out. Just a bit until
The land
Archimonde
and I
begins his
are one.
assault. When he does, however, it
Priestess Tyrande,
will
the
be brutal.
undead have begun to construct a new settlement. It won't be long before they start attacking our allies.
The goddess calls.
What threatens these lands? The land and I are one.
Your building
You
is
want
complete.
axe?
Something is amiss.
So Jaina
I heard
has
the
a
voice
lot
of
of
the-
mortars, riflemen, all
So
that
be it.
nonsense.
As the
Our
goddess
allies' town needs help. The undead are attacking. Send help.
I am.
Make it fast.
Your building is in position.
The land and I are one.
Now, one
Your
thing
building
I
is
will
complete.
do is grab these guys
Something is amiss.
as well. Alright,
We can't
let's
build.
grab...
We can't build there.
Now the chimeras will be
We
useful,
can't
of course,
build
but...
The goddess calls.
We can't build there.
Someone threatens the
Don't
wild.
bother with towers,
Dulled
they're
my
kind of
senses.
pointless in this situation.
Is clear.
Ashrathorama.
Your
Threatens
building
these
is
lands.
complete.
For Kalimdor,
What
It
I am
shall be
interested in is what these guys
the
have to
land and
offer.
I are one.
For that, I'll need a wisp to be
As
put
Research
here,
Dulled my senses.
and I'll gain these 4 bolts
the
as
The
great
land
well.
and I
outdoor
are
light my
one.
path.
Has sleep dulled my senses?
Here comes the second wave.
Someone
Our
threatens the wild.
allies' town needs help.
I think it's yours.
You have to hold for an hour.
Goddess calls.
The great outdoor light my path.
You'll gain control of Jaina when her base is destroyed, and it will be destroyed, make no mistake on that subject. There's nothing you can do to stop that, to prolong the inevitable.
Your building is complete. Your building is complete. Insufficient gold.
Alright. I'm just gonna send a wisp there.
I heed the voice of a
Where shall I strike?
As dull my senses.
immediately. As the goddess wills.
The land and I are one.
Our allies' town needs help.
You want axe?
Speak your mind.
I'm awake. I'm awake.
Someone sees the wild. The goddess calls. Ashatoran.
You will need every bit of help you can get your hands on. Simple as that.
Ashatoraman.
Those dragons are the key
The
to
land
victory.
and I are one.
I heed the voice of a loon.
Threatens these lands.
Where shall I strike?
Research.
By rain.
Our allies' town needs help.
My strength is yours. I'm awake. I'm awake.
The goddess calls.
Alright, more will come.
Ashatoraman. As the goddess wills.
Chimeras and green dragons, that's the goal here. Jaina's defenses might seem very impressive, so to speak, but it won't last forever. Also got Karen here.
The goddess
Research
calls.
finished. Research finished.
Someone threatens the wilds.
Insufficient gold.
I heed the voice of a loon.
Our
Your
time is
building is
short.
complete.
The goddess calls.
Our allies' town
By
needs help.
enemy. Ashatoraman.
Research finished.
I heed the voice of a loon. Someone threatens the wild.
There's a reason Blizzard doesn't give you chimeras in the actual final Night Elf mission. This is why. You would just dominate the enemy with ease if you were given chimeras. The mother made things considerably more difficult in this one. I will need all that gold.
Keep the
Yes,
voice
2
in.
expansion points I will.
Ashatoraman.
Yeah. Here it comes.
I heed the voice.
Kinda
of
wish I had
Your building
raiders,
is
but I
complete.
don't. Carl doesn't either for some goddamn
goddess
reason.
calls. Ashatoraman. The goddess
I stand
calls.
ready.
Someone threatens the
Our
wild.
allies' town
As
needs help.
sleep dulled my
The
senses.
goddess calls. Someone threatens the wild.
Ah, the great outdoors.
I hear the voice of a loon.
Research
The goddess calls. Ashrathoraman. Immediately.
Here comes the rape scene. Meat wagons.
Someone threatens the
A
wild.
huge wave of meat wagons. It's a huge clusterfuck, isn't it? Yep, it actually freaking is. A huge meat wagon. A huge clusterfuck right here.
Research finished.
How many units does Jaina? Jaina has considerably more units than Thrall has. But then again, you gain Jaina if you... if her base dies. So that's kind of the
The
balancing
goddess
act there.
calls.
Our allies'
goddess
town needs
wills.
help.
I heard the voice of the Lord.
Dulled my senses.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Someone threatens the wild.
Threatens these Torfala Nodora.
Ashrathoraman. Someone threatens the wilds. The goddess
Has
calls.
sleep dulled my senses?
Someone threatens the wilds.
I'm listening.
The goddess calls.
This is the only map in the game where you can have a
Let's
hero
get going.
with reincarnation.
Research finished.
Why?
No problem.
The reason being that that guy, the way the AI is set up for this mission is that there's no defense AI. And he's not part of it. If you add a hero to the defense, force, which is what happens most of the time, then you get problems. We have a Nephron. Seems very mighty, and he's really pathetic.
I'm listening.
Wow, as a boss, it's like you sleep through him as a boss fight.
Someone threatens the
Is there trouble?
The goddess calls.
As you know, I killed him, what, for 20, 30 times, something along
I
those
hate the
lines,
voice.
in a while.
Sleep dulled my
During
senses.
Burning Crusade, not after, during Burning Crusade. Alright, more chimeras. If they could attack air units, I would just build chimeras only, but they can't,
The
so
land and I are one.
that's the problem right there.
Ashtherodana
Jaina only has one priest, but
threatens these lands.
Raid out.
Someone threatens the wilds.
37 minutes. Eventually, I think it's the 30-minute mark that they start getting crazy
Is a miss.
Let's get going.
against Jaina. They will eventually start bumping on so many units that it's impossible. Now I'm doing fine. For now.
Ashrathoraman. Someone threatens the wilds.
Ah, there we go. That's when things start going to fuck.
I heard the voice of the
Something is amiss.
Get back, or else you'll be butchered.
Is there trouble?
Alright.
threatens the wilds.
How much is a chimera? Two. much as one of these guys.
Research finished.
5.
Your building is complete.
5 for this.
Point the way. Too easy.
Your building is complete.
On your mark.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Point the way. I heed the voice. As the goddess wills.
The goal is to get as many of those green dragons as possible. Try not to lose them. It takes a considerable amount of time to get more of them.
I heed the voice.
No problem.
The goddess calls.
You'll revive momentarily.
Ashrathorama. I heed the voice of Elune. Someone threatens the wild.
Something is amiss.
By Elune. The goddess calls. Someone threatens the wilds.
Our allies' town needs
Ashrathorama.
Is there trouble?
The goddess calls.
So awesome. Yep. 4 minutes.
The sleeper has awakened.
Yeah,
I heed the voice.
things are
of Elune.
fun,
And I
aren't
are
they?
one.
Where
The
shall I
goddess
strike?
Oh yes.
I heed the voice of Elune.
Something is amiss.
What is-
That's
Judge's call.
recharging. Well, Jaina can probably handle herself in this. I think what I just said back.
I'm awake. I'm
Ashrathorama.
awake.
Oh boy.
Our allies' town
As the
needs help.
goddess wills. The voice of Elune.
All 3 of them? Are you joking?
Calendar.
Ashrathorama.
That's it. That's the point where she starts to fall.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy. I await your command.
Someone threatens the
I
wild.
are one.
The goddess calls.
Yeah, things are getting much more difficult here.
Ashrathorama.
Are we being invaded?
I heed the voice.
More
of Elune.
dragons, more demons. Hey, if I can hold past the 30-minute mark, I'll be happy.
Goddess, light my path.
I don't think there is a boss fight here. Let's see. You can tell if there's any region. Nope, there isn't. Not against him. Although he does have
Our
hero
allies'
armor in
town
this.
needs help.
Ashrathorama.
Our time is short.
Threatens.
Someone threatens the wild.
Yeah. Well, time for desperate measures.
Our allies' town needs help.
Someone threatens the wild.
shall be done.
They all died, so I can't imagine that this wave will have any
Let's get
particular
going.
success here.
Ashrathoraman.
The land and I are one. What threatens these lands? The land and I are one.
Someone threatens the wild.
Our allies' town needs help.
Yes.
Ah, the great outdoors.
Excellent.
Someone threatens the wild. The goddess calls.
Our allies' town needs help.
By Elio. I heed the voice of the wild. Someone threatens the wild. The goddess calls. As the goddess wills. So be it. As the goddess wills. Immediately.
As soon as I know my senses.
Someone threatens the wild.
I await your command. No problem. In the name of Cenarius.
Our
I
allies'
heed the
town
voice
needs
of
help.
the wild.
Fala Nodora.
An allied champion is fallen.
Someone threatens the wild.
Our allies' town
As
needs
the
help.
goddess wills. I heed the voice of Elune.
As I said, 30-minute mark.
So be it.
Survived until 29
As
minutes.
the goddess wills. By Elune.
An allied champion has fallen.
Ashrathoraman.
You are very brave to stand against me, little human. If only your countrymen had been as bold, I would have had more fun scouring your wretched nations from the world.
Is talking all you demons do?
Stormrage, show yourself. Or do you intend to have mortal girls do all your fighting for you?
Allies' town needs
What's the
help.
plan? I'll check it out. I'll take care of it.
Someone threatens the wild.
Priestess, the undead have constructed a new settlement. They are mustering new forces to send at us.
Ashrathoraman.
Allies' town needs help.
Is there trouble? Hi.
Research finished.
Shh, I'm trying to think here.
Okay. Thrall, well, well, it will be more difficult for Thrall to fall.
Someone threatens the
Although he
wild.
has less units, he does have more Tauren. Well, Jaina had plenty of knights herself. Still, between reincarnation and all
The
that.
goddess calls.
I could try holding this more, but there's no real value in trying to do so. Why? Because you will not hold.
Someone threatens the wild.
Eventually you will collapse. The waves have restarted. 30 minutes! That's how long it took him.
The goddess calls. So be
That's how long it took until the overwhelming attack started happening.
as the goddess wills.
I await your command.
Someone threatens the wilds.
Don't bother with the goblin
I
man
am-
might. Although it might be worth
Immediately,
actually attacking outside.
the goddess wills. By Elun.
Let's get going. Excellent.
Ashrathoraman. The goddess calls.
Your building is complete. Your building is complete. Your building is complete.
Someone threatens the wilds. Your
I'm
move.
listening. Absolutely.
Actually, Thrall's AI is not changed at all here compared to the vanilla
heed the
one. I
voice
guess he
of
gets
Elun.
Cairn.
As the goddess wills. So be it.
I'll keep doing this. Eventually I'll be overwhelmed, but not now. But that's the time.
I are one.
Ashrathoraman.
I can help.
Your building is
Ashtarodana.
Someone threatens the wilds. The goddess calls. For Kalimdor.
It shall be done. How dare you!
research
Ashrathoraman.
finished. Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
By Elun.
For Kalimdor. Ashtarodanador.
The goddess calls. Ashrathoraman. Immediately.
Something is amiss.
Someone threatens the wilds.
What threatens these lands?
By Elun. I heed the voice of Elun.
Shh, I'm trying to
Someone
think here.
threatens the wild. So be it.
The land and I are one.
I heed the
I can
voice of
help.
Elun.
Well, that was the overall
Ashrathoraman.
attack.
The goddess calls.
That I was talking about. It did happen. Fucking Asgalor.
Our allies' town needs help.
I stand ready.
By the great wind.
We're under attack! Send reinforcements quickly!
Engage the enemy.
Someone threatens the wilds.
Has sleep dulled my senses?
I can help. Shh, I'm trying to think here. Sounds interesting. I'll check it out.
The land and
What's
I
the
are
plan?
one.
Well,
I'll take care of it.
I gained quite a bit of time before any real assault on the enemy, on the Horde base.
I heed the voice of Elun.
Our allies' town needs help.
Someone threatens the wild. I heed the voice of Elun. As the goddess wills.
It shall be done.
Someone
The
please
land and
allow.
I are one.
I heed the voice of Elune.
I bid you.
The goddess calls.
Alright, the new wave will be incoming soon.
Enlighten me.
Ashrathoraman. Someone threatens the wilds? By Elune.
I await your
On
command.
your mark.
No problem.
Ashrathoraman. I heed the voice of Elune.
That's curious. I'm trying to think here. That's curious. I hate resorting to violence.
The goddess calls.
I can help. Sounds interesting.
If I can hold until 10 minutes or less than that, then I would claim that's a victory. Major one. This is gonna be the main path of assault for
Someone
Archimonde
threatens the wild.
when he
Sleep
arrives.
dulled my senses.
Meanwhile, I'm just gonna spam as many water elementals
it
as
out.
I can with Jaina. That's exactly what you should do with the top level Archmage. Spam water elementals. Get as many as you possibly
The goddess
can
calls.
because
I'm trying to
the
think here.
possibility for you to do so is
The
there.
land and I are one.
By the great
Our
wind.
allies' tower is up. When will make this stop? I can help. I'll check it out.
As sleep dulled my senses.
Our warriors have engaged.
That's good.
Heed the voice of Elune.
I can help.
Your building.
Someone
Your building
threatens the
is
wild.
complete.
The goddess calls.
Anudora.
Shh. I'm trying to think here. I'll take care of it.
Someone threatens the wilds?
Ashtherodanador. The land and
What's the
I
plan?
are one.
I bid you.
The goddess calls.
I am prepared. Out with it.
Waiting on you.
Enlighten me. For my brothers.
Ashrathoraman. Someone
Our
threatens the
warriors
wild.
have engaged the enemy.
Ashrathoraman. As the goddess wills.
Our
Our warriors
tower
have
is
engaged
up.
the enemy.
So be it.
That's curious. You asked.
Our sacred grove is being desecrated.
What's the plan? That's curious.
Chimeras with bloodlust. Don't you just love the sight of that?
Immediately. I heed the voice of Elune.
What's the plan? I can help. That's curious.
I'm listening.
Chandris is still here, still alive. I'm going to try and keep Chandris alive. She did survive the battle, lore-wise.
Goddess
Dulled
calls.
my
I'm
senses.
trying to think here. Is there trouble? That's curious. Sounds interesting. Sounds good. Our allies' town is up. Sentinels attack!
I'm restored. For Cunning.
What is nature's call?
The goddess calls. Someone threatens the wilds.
More than 3 is kind of pointless to get more than 3 of these. How many wisps do I have on lumber? Decent amount. Not that I really need lumber, priorities in gold.
The goddess calls. As the goddess wills.
Our warriors have engaged today. What is nature's call? Our allies' town needs help.
Press the attack!
Hush, that is out.
Sounds interesting. Is there trouble?
Threatens the
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
He gained Avatar the bloody... Holy shit.
Someone threatens the wilds.
That's it. That's the breaking point. That one will break the base.
something
What's the plan?
is amiss.
I heed the voice of
I can
Elune.
try to resist, I can try to prevent the inevitable,
That's
but
curious.
it will break. The only chance
check
I
it out.
have is to
I hate
deploy as
resorting to
many
violence.
Someone threatens the wilds.
landmines as I possibly
I'm trying to think
can.
here. Sounds good. What is nature's call? I can help. I'll take care of it. I'll check it out.
Our warriors
Sounds
have
good.
engaged the enemy.
I'll take care of it. Sounds good.
Our allies' town needs help.
What's the plan?
Well, I guess I was wrong about the breaking the base.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
The goddess calls. By Elune. In the name of Cenarius! Someone threatens the wilds.
The mines did help, however. That's what kept me alive. 12 minutes, good enough. If I can hold until 10 minutes, then I consider that... I consider
get
the
going.
mission won, essentially. It's the glorious battle of Mount Hyjal. No music, though, for some...
Goddess calls.
Ah, there we go.
Someone threatens the wilds. immediately.
Hi! I'm game.
The goddess.
No, that's not Warcraft free music at least. It might be WoW music though, I'm not so certain about it. Anyway. So, here come the Frostworms and the Red Dragons and the Necromancer and Asgalor, we used to call him and all. Because he was a bloody bitch. Actually, all of Hyjal in World of Warcraft was a fucking bitch.
What is nature's call?
Do you know how it is to spend 30 minutes per boss on trash that respawns every time you fail a try on said boss? Because that's how Mount Hyjal, 20-30 minutes. Some of it could take 10 minutes with a well-geared group that knew what the fuck they were doing, but people were just slacking there, so it generally took 20 minutes because it was just so goddamn boring.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
I give the voice. Someone threatens the wild.
Well, there's that.
Are we being invaded?
That came dangerously close towards breaking the base. 10 minutes, as I called it.
On your mark.
Did expect this.
Has sleep dulled my senses?
Alright, they'll
For
need
Kalimdor.
healing right here. Pronto.
Anudora. For Kalimdor.
Hi!
I heed the voice.
Are we being invaded?
What threatens these lands?
Ashathoraman.
The land and us.
Hi! Our allies' town needs help.
I heed the voice. Someone threatens the wild.
Sounds interesting.
The goddess.
Ashtarodana. For Kalimdor.
Ashathoraman.
Has sleep dulled my senses?
Our allies' town needs help. I can help you.
Someone threatens the wild. As the goddess wills. Sword. The goddess wills.
Well, I'll survive that. In the base game, though, they're gonna win eventually. Probably next wave. Has already begun here.
Has sleep dulled my senses? Anudora. Torfala Nordora.
Our allies' town needs help.
I heed the voice.
Sentinels, attack! Our allies' town needs help.
Someone threatens the wild.
In the base game, what happens is that the only one who can break your bases, if you know what you're doing, is Archimonde himself. But he generally comes very, very late in the process.
Someone threatens the
I'll take
wild.
care of it.
I heed the voice. voice.
Alright.
Are we being invaded? Glad. The great outlaws town needs help. I can help.
Someone could use the wilds.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Six minutes.
I heed the voice.
The Horde will not break. Maybe it won't, who knows? I can't guarantee it under any circumstance, but maybe it won't.
Someone could use the wilds. The goddess calls. By Elune.
Our time is short.
I heed the voice. Asher Toram.
What is nature's call?
They're just attacking like a bunch of mindless fools now, at this stage. My defenses... Oh, my chimeras will make short work of them.
Our allies' town needs help.
The goddess
Our strength is yours. At once.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Asher Toram. So be it.
Attacks are getting too strong. Or mine like...
Night Elves, where is the fire and the passion with which you fought so long ago?
I know Dora.
Our allies' town needs help.
Not enough.
The great outdoors.
The goddess calls.
What's the plan?
Asher Toram. By Elune.
That's good.
Someone could use the wilds. Immediately. As the goddess wills.
Sounds interesting. Sounds good. I'll take care of it. Sounds good.
An allied champion has fallen. An allied champion has fallen.
Yes. The base is lost.
Is there trouble?
For now.
The goddess calls.
Hey, it took Archimonde to destroy it. Actually, it's
As
not
the gods
really lost until he
warriors
destroys
have
it
engaged
completely.
Is there trouble?
But it's unlikely. I mean, what am I gonna do? Try and stop him? With what?
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
What's the plan? I'll take care of it.
The goddess calls.
That's curious. Sounds interesting.
Someone threatens the wilds.
I know Dora.
Our gold mine is running
What
low.
threatens these lands?
I'll say this much, however, the Horde did help. Against all of Archimonde's might, it held.
The land
Until he came in personally. Then it couldn't hold any longer, because Archimonde is essentially a godlike being. What are you gonna do against that?
has sleep dulled my senses?
Well, I know what Furion's plan is. It's pity I can't show you the cinematic
The
because it's
land
really
and
awesome.
I are one.
Our allies' sacred grove is being desecrated.
You orcs are weak and hardly worth the effort. I wonder why Manaroth even bothered with you.
Our spirit is stronger than you know, demon. If we are to fall, then so be it. At least now, we are free.
Will actually hurt me. Are there none left to stand against the Legion? This is almost too easy. If I had known that this mortal resistance would be so weak, I would have launched this invasion centuries ago.
Maybe you'd have been better served if you had.
Let's get on with it.
Ashra Thoraman.
And that's
Our
Frog.
allies' town needs
So
help.
be it.
Well,
The sleeper has
that's the
awakened.
catch there, right? Okay, we go
Our
in.
warriors have engaged us. The undead have constructed a final settlement. They are mustering new forces with every passing moment. Our allies' town needs help.
I am for Doomhammer!
That's curious.
Ashra Thoraman.
Now fucking perish, you fucks. Meet the might of the Grand Alliance, you bloody pieces of shit.
Our allies' town needs help.
Heed the voice.
Sounds interesting. I'll take care of it.
Our allies' town needs help.
What's the plan? Sounds interesting.
Look regard.
Our gold mine has collapsed. Needs help.
Ashra Thoraman. I alone.
I can help.
The spirits are listening.
I heed the voice.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Archimonde's victory here has made him overconfident. He will not see the trap that I laid for him until it is too late.
At last, the way to the World Tree is clear. Witness the end, you mortals. The final hour has come.
I killed him myself, despite his fucking magical immunity. That kinda did screw with the cinematic here, however.
The Outlanders held him back as long as they could. Were you successful in planning the summit's defense?
Yes. Now our victory is assured.
And that's it. That is Warcraft 3 in a nutshell. Oh. Boss fight? Or just a... Ah. Of course!
I am.
It couldn't be so simple, right? Time
Let's
to
get
die.
on with it.
Has sleep dulled my senses?
Lokrigan, Nuka.
Time to sodding die.
For honor. Yes. Done.
The land and I are one.
Let's get on.
I can help. I'll check it out.
Lokrigan, Nuka. I am the war chief. Look, Narok!
The spirit has restored my senses.
The goddess.
I can help. Sounds interesting.
Let's get on. I am the war chief. The spirits are restless. Dabu.
It shall be done.
Anodorini Tala.
That's good.
The land and I are one. Anudor.
Think here. You asked for it. That's good.
Lokrigan, Nuka.
Sanctum attack.
For Doom Hammer!
He's really easy. Probably one of the easier boss fights in the fucking game.
I read the voice.
Let's get on. Look, Naros! Lokrigan. For the Horde! Yes. For Doom Hammer! Let's get on.
Someone that needs the wild.
Spirits are restless. Lokrigan, Nuka.
How dare you! Press
Now
the
you
attack.
bloody bitch.
Hush the Rodana.
Anodorini Tala.
I can help. I'll check it out.
Lokrigan
Has dulled my senses.
Pathetic wretched.
Let's get on. For the Horde!
That's good.
The spirits are restless.
It's done. Finally. We've done it. One final strike. Well, that's all that there was to it. Hope you enjoyed this playthrough. I know some of you might complain about me using cheats at certain points in it, but it's not the perfect mod, though Mount Hyjal is certainly worth it. Mount Hyjal is actually the best done mission in the entire campaign. Overall, though, the mod does make things more interesting, even if at certain points you want to scratch your hairs out still. Yeah, I liked it. I'm not sure if I'll do Frozen Throne, because Frozen Throne does not have an enhanced version, though I really don't want to know what an enhanced version of Frozen Throne would look like, considering Frozen Throne is difficult enough as it is. Warcraft 3 a cakewalk. Frozen Throne, not so much, even in vanilla, so that's something to take into consideration there. I love Blizzard's credits. Yeah. Anyway, Costin here, Serious Gaming signing out.